What if living a longer, healthier life was simpler than you think? What if the secret wasn't a miracle supplement or a tough fitness routine, but something you can eat every single day? Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, Japan's oldest practicing doctor, lived to 105. He didn't rely on pills, strict diets, or expensive treatments. Instead, he ate simple, natural foods every day, and before he passed, he shared his secret. It's time to break it down and show you how to start today. You might be thinking, I'm past my prime, what can I do now? But the truth is, you can start today. Small, simple changes in your food and habits could transform how you feel regardless of your age. Today, we're uncovering the secrets of longevity that helped Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara live well into his 100s. This isn't about following extreme diets or grueling workouts. It's about living with intention, choosing simple foods, making consistent habits, and feeling good while doing it. By the end of this video, you'll understand how small daily changes in what you eat and how you live can boost your energy, digestion, and mental clarity. It's not too late to reclaim your vitality, and it starts right now. As we age, we start feeling the effects: slower recovery, less energy, and maybe even a little frustration. But what if the secret wasn't about eating more to stay strong, but about eating less to stay healthy? In the West, we're conditioned to think that eating until we're full is the goal. But in Okinawa, Japan, where people routinely live past 100, the approach is different. They practice hara, hachi, eating until you're 80% full. Not stuffed, just satisfied. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara followed this principle every day. He believed in eating light, slowly, and leaving the table feeling slightly unsatisfied. And he lived to 105. Why does this work? Scientific studies, including those from the National Institute on Aging, show that moderate caloric restriction, like eating until you're 80% full, can lower inflammation, reduce oxidative stress, and help maintain a healthy weight. It's a simple change, but it has a big impact. Meet Helen, a 68-year-old who grew up with the saying, "Don't waste food," and always made sure to finish her plate. Over time, she noticed sluggish digestion, afternoon fatigue, and poor sleep. But after learning about hara hachi, she started pausing halfway through meals to ask, "Am I still hungry, or just finishing out of habit?" After just 1 week, she had more energy, better sleep, and less bloating. Actionable takeaway: tonight, try eating slower, breathing between bites, and stop when you feel about 70% full. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about eating mindfully and in tune with your body. We all know that protein is important for muscle health, recovery, and aging well. But here's the key: the source of your protein matters. In Okinawa, the longest living population in the world, most protein comes from plants, not meat. They eat tofu, miso, edamame, and other soy-based foods every day. And these foods aren't just for vegetarians, they are key to healthy aging. Why does this matter? Soy-based foods are packed with plant protein, isoflavones that help reduce inflammation, and prebiotic fiber that nourishes your gut. Studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that regular soy intake lowers LDL cholesterol, improves bone density, and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. Meet Frank, a 73-year-old retiree who always avoided soy because he'd heard rumors about hormones and estrogen. But after watching a documentary about Japanese centenarians, he decided to try tofu twice a week. After just 3 weeks, he noticed his blood pressure dropped, his joint pain eased, and he stopped napping in the afternoons. Actionable takeaway: you don't need to go vegetarian, but balance is key. Try swapping red meat for tofu, lentils, or edamame twice a week. Small changes lead to big results. Gut health is more important than we realize. It affects not just digestion, but also your immune system, brain, and even your mood. And there's a simple, powerful secret the Japanese have used for centuries: fermented foods. Dr. Hinohara started each day with a bowl of miso soup. For him, it wasn't just comfort food, it was a healing ritual. Fermented foods like miso, natto, and pickled vegetables are packed with probiotics, live bacteria that help digest food, reduce inflammation, and protect your brain and immune system. Why not pills? Fermented foods are better than probiotic pills. The combination of whole foods and living microbes gives your gut the support it needs, something that pills just can't match. Let's meet Claire, a 70-year-old retired librarian who struggled with bloating and irregular digestion. After trying various digestive aids, she started sipping miso broth each morning. In just 2 weeks, her bloating disappeared, her energy improved, and her digestion felt smoother. Actionable takeaway: start with a spoon of miso in warm water or try naturally fermented pickles. Your gut will thank you, and so will your body. Let's talk about carbs, the misunderstood villain in many Western diets. But here's the truth: not all carbs are created equal. In Okinawa, one of the longest living populations, sweet potatoes make up more than 60% of their daily calories. And they're not just delicious, they're packed with antioxidants like anthocyanins that protect blood vessels, fiber that stabilizes blood sugar, and vitamin C that boosts heart and immune health. Research from the National Institutes of Health has linked purple sweet potatoes to better blood vessel function, reduced inflammation, and slower cognitive decline in older adults. Meet Paul, a 69-year-old pre-diabetic who'd been avoiding carbs, but his energy was tanking. After being encouraged by his dietitian to try steamed sweet potatoes, he added them to his lunch. Within 2 weeks, his energy stabilized, his cravings decreased, and his blood sugar improved. Actionable takeaway: don't fear carbs, choose smart carbs like sweet potatoes. They'll fuel your body, not spike your blood sugar. As you grow older, it's easy to feel like the best years are behind you. But in reality, the best years are still ahead. It's not about what you've lost, it's about what you can reclaim. Start small. Start today. You don't need a radical diet overhaul. Just start with one simple change: a new habit, a new food choice, a new mindset. These small steps can make a huge difference. What can you do today? Start by practicing hara, hachi, bu. Eat until you're 80% full. Next, add more plant proteins to your meals, like tofu or lentils. Include fermented foods in your routine, such as miso or pickled vegetables. And choose smart carbs like sweet potatoes instead of processed ones. Take control of your health and share this video with a man who needs to hear it. Let's start living longer and better together.